Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. News updates. Nuroluayo, na nuroluayo. Nuroluayo, na nuroluayo. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Ọ dịghị mgbe ike mmadụ ga-akarị ike Chukwu. Nna nụrụ onye kere ụwa nuroluayo. Nna nụrụ Olisa bi n'igwe nụrụ akwa yo. Now the update is this.
Again, I want to make it clear to everyone listening to us. In the United States of Biafra, because you carry the gun, does not give you the power above the executive leader in your state. The reason why I'm saying this is, I keep saying we respect everyone. We appreciate the role everyone is playing in this government. And we expect coordination. We encourage coordination between the commanders and the state governors. That is the structure we've created. But if you think because you have the gun, you can do your own thing without coordination from your state governor, that is not acceptable. And you may think you are doing that because you have the power or you've been doing that. I promise you, we want to work with commanders. Biafrans are going to work with the governors in a collaborative manner. And I know the reason why I'm stressing on this. I do not want anybody to go killing each other for like what was obtained during Nnamdi Kanu's time, where some people think they have the power, they have the command, then you go and eliminate innocent Biafran because you think you have the power in the state. Don't do that. We all have only one head. We all have only one head. Kimanka, Imankoza, do not go about threatening any Biafran just because you have chains of bullets. That is not acceptable. Not in the United States of Biafra. You can't do that. If you have any problem, if you have any issue, let me know. Let the Defense Secretary know. Let the Deputy Defense Secretary know. But if you think you can go ahead just because you've been there since 2014 or 2010, therefore you can't talk to nobody, you can't take you can't take order from nobody. You are wrong. I'm telling you. That's not acceptable. You might need to go and form your own state where you will carry that kind of indiscipline and work. Not in the United States of Biafra. The same way I keep telling the governors why they are the civilian governors taking care of the civilians in the state. We also want to ensure that we give the commanders the room they need to work, the room they need to plan, the room they need to make sure that this ball is going into that net. And where you have crisis, let me know. Just like Chikeze has pointed out. I want to know those situations. Any other state that is having similar problem between the state governor and the commander, let me know. Don't think you can solve that problem by yourself. Let us know. Let the executive know. Let the cabinet, any of the cabinet members know about it. And we know how to solve those problems. We want collaboration. We need collaboration. Even if you're a commander general, anything, you need collaboration of the community, of the people. If Fulani terrorists are coming to your state to kill people, you may be in your own zone or in your own area. It is those civilians walking on the street, those state governors and the civilians will inform, oh, where are these terrorists going? They're the ones that will pick up the phone and call the state governor that I just passed through these Fulani terrorists, that they're all carrying guns, looking for who to kill. It is the state governor that will now alert the commander, hey, this is information I just get. Can you be able to check this out? You cannot operate alone, whether you're a governor or you're a commander or you're a civilian. We all need to work together to defeat this common enemy, which is the reintegrated terrorists wearing Nigerian military and police uniform, being sent by Christopher Musa and Tinubu to come to our land and kill our people, and the Ebubago and co. Those are our enemies, and the politicians that bring them in. So we need that collaboration, please. Next question, next person, please.
Thank you, Pastor Jonathan.
Good evening, my EPM. Good evening, the entire cabinet members present. Good evening, Biafrans. Actually, I don't have question, but I need to say something that has been in my mind for a long time. Somebody asked a question. He said he wants to be told the truth. The truth is that our DPM has poured out her mind, her heart, passionately to Biafrans. And you can see transparency, you can see honesty in her. And you ought to know that we cannot go back anymore. We have the government, the United States of Biafra. Some people called me from the left and they were asking me that we have to go back to Bridgie. I said, listen, going back is death. Going forward is life. In Igbo, they say it, they made all kinds of pleadings, but we cannot go back. I don't know the truth you want. The truth is that the United States of Biafra has come to stay. And anybody working against that is working against not the Deputy Prime Minister, but against himself and his generations to come. That is the truth. At the same time, I want you to know so many people have asked questions, the source or how the military are being paid. The military, you see, or sponsored is coming directly from the United States of Biafra. The military, you always hear that have been extensively said in this forum, is that our military is decentralized. To let you know what it means, because so many people are not understanding it. The USB military operates under a decentralized command structure. That is what it means, where authority flows from the DPM as at now, as the commander-in-chief, down through the Secretary of Defense, the deputy, the joint staff, and whom we know as at now could be Butuzo, the governors, and the commanders of the various branches and combatant commanders. This is just how it works. Everywhere in the world, it is like that. It is set up that way. So our own can never be different. So get this clear. When an individual comes up making video, especially carrying gun, that person is telling you that he doesn't know anything about the rules and regulations governing the armed forces. That tells you that the person needs education. When we say we need education, it's not to belittle you. I am 65 years old and I am still in school. All Biafrans need education. Our DPM has been saying a lot that we need to be educated. We need to learn. We need to be trained. Even the Nigerian government, the military, Nigerian military, you call them zoo. I have never seen any of them one day lift up their guns and begin to challenge Tinubu. I have not seen that, yet you call them zoo. And this is United States of Biafra. This is a nation that has to be compared with any developing country in the world. And that is what we are trying to build. That's where we are going.
My people, another hear them now. What do you make of it? Drop your comments. But remember, it's Biafra or nothing. Bye for now.